Hi guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. This is Arya, one of the placement coordinators at the Information Science Department at NIE. Today I'm really excited to be having this session with you all. We have Rohan with us from the ECE department. We have a really strong myth that people who have earbacks do not tend to get placed, and we have Rohan who has broken this myth and fought against this barrier, and he's proudly gotten placed at Harvey. Uh, so to tell you more about Harvey, I'd like to ask Rohan. Please tell us about what the company does and what it is all about.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, to talk about Huawei, it's the largest MNC company in the world where it's a telecom company basically, and it's a top 5G. And it's a first company to introduce 5G technology in the world, and it's based. And my role is based on functional domain, and which I was looking for it from the help of my PPO and my placement coordinators. I got to it.
That's really nice to know. And as you said, you were looking for that particular role,
Yeah.
so you didn't focus on the other companies, or you kept options of other companies as well.
I kept options, but I was not that good at coding or programming. So I was looking for a functional domain only. So I was interested to go for this.
Okay, and could you also elaborate on what exactly is the job of the functional domain post?
Yeah, basically, every company basic is a business where they focus on a business. How to how if you take a service-based company, basically they focus on a business only. So there will be two domains in a company, where a functional domain and a business domain. So functional domain is where management and product to business takes place. So Huawei is one of top functional domain company. So I have very happy for me to place in a top MNC functional domain company.
That's really nice. We're happy that it happened too.
Yeah.
You said you had a year back. So when exactly did that happen? Was it in the first year or in the second year?
Yeah, first year.
First year. So how did you plan upon coping that and overcoming that barrier and still getting back on track?
Yeah, it's a very tough time that I was very alone, and many was saying many things. So someone saying go for a placements, or you can go for another course. You can join the courses, and someone saying you can go for a business. So many people were saying many things. I sat, I read, I searched the domain. I didn't get any interest on programming nor coding, but I think I can build my career in business domain. So I thought, okay, I get to know about the company recruitments, and what are the domains will company hire. So based on that, I prepared for a functional domain with the help of my TPO and my PCs. I placed on a functional domain in a top MNC company to act.
It's really nice, and it's also very nice to know that he did not take what people said into his head. He focused on what he had to do, worked on his skill sets, and figured out his field of interest. And that's really nice that he ended up in that particular line. Now, since you told us that you wanted this field, what was the preparation that you did for yourself so that you could be strong in that field?
Yeah, preparation means it's a very simple. You should go for a graph of every company's profit and loss, and what are the business they will cope up with it. You will get a two type of companies, one product based and a service based. You should get to know about their business and business profiles, and every company having their own graph, how the business going to be, and uh, they won't get any, leave any secrets of the company, but you should get to know. Only way is that you should get to know the secret of business secrets of the company, and if you say about that little bit of that business from an interview, they will have hire.
Higher.
Yeah.
So you had your strong strength in understanding the finances of
Yeah.
how things work. That's really nice. And when did you actually start preparing for this particular thing? Was it right from the beginning when you got the year back, or was it in the
No, no.
third year?
I was collecting some ideas. That's it. Because in my family, many people are in different IT companies. They were also telling me about their company's profit, and how the product are going to be developed, and the client will be purchasing the product. So somehow, like this little bit, I was getting some ideas, and on my final year, I started uh, collecting the information of in core,
Okay.
interior part of that company.
Okay. Again, related to the field that you liked, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And the important thing we all know is about the selection process. So, what exactly was the selection process in Harvard?
Yeah, there was a group discussion in the first round. I spoke about minimum of 3 minutes. Yeah, they impressed on my speaking skill. Later, there was a technical interview where it was genuine that I don't know any technical part and not programming or coding. I spoke about functional domain of their Huawei business domain. So they were impressed on that, and they recruited me.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
nice. And there was no aptitude round for this
No,
company?
no, there was no attitude.
So, it was just the GD and the interview?
Yeah, that's it.
And lastly, the resume becomes a very important thing in most companies. So, with that year back tag being mentioned in your resume, or they will know about the you know the, the background behind
Yeah.
your engineering life. Still, how did you end up building a strong profile and ending up in the company?
My senior said you should be genuine on your resume. That's it. So I was genuine on my resume. I just wrote whatever I know. I just I wrote I don't know programming. I didn't mention only programming, and I mentioned about my business skills, and I know about the Indian economy. This I was working for a stocks, and mainly company invest on stocks. I mentioned on that they invest mainly. I think they invest on stocks only. Yeah, it was a.
So it was the financial side of you
Financials,
which
yeah.
wooed them and got them to take you in.
Yeah.
That's nice. And lastly, one last thing is any tips and suggestions, because I think they'll be able to relate. Most of the people who've got your backs or even backlogs,
Yeah.
they'll be able to relate to you so much about how you got through. So any tips or advices that you would want to give?
Yeah, there are n number of jobs. There are n number of domains. There are usually engineers go for developing or programming domain. There is no such. The only where engineer studies developer. No, there are many n number of domains. There are supervising field. There are testing field. So there are many domains. You can go for anything where you can build your career more than a developer. So go for search, and go talk with your seniors, take knowledge and go for it.
It's important that we realize that we should end up figuring our field of interest rather than just going by the herd and doing what everyone else does. That's a really beautiful, motivating idea that he's left us all with. So thank you, Rohan, so much for being here with us to
Thank you.
inspire all of us, to still have hope that you can still get placed regardless of a backlog or a year back.
Yeah.
Thank you, and I hope you all have been motivated enough and will not lose hope. And thank you. That's it. Have
Thank
a great
you.
day.